Hey everyone, it's about that time, 2 a.m. That's two assholes in a microphone. My name is Dirk, and this is Crystal, and today we have Knox Hill featuring Gawne, Survivor.
Now, again, nobody asked for this one, but this just came out yesterday, and since we did Knox Hill and We Scheme do their song together, I've been wanting to get more Knox on here, and this gives us an introduction to Gawne. I've heard some of his music, but Dirk hasn't.
It's my first time.
So we're looking forward to this.
Also, Knox is just awesome.
Oh yeah,
He's one of the best
reactors
on YouTube.
Yeah, for sure.
So. It starts off with that epic, almost a movie score kind of vibe to it.
It's like an 80s action film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Product of the dirt, I was bottom feeding. Fighting with my demons on top side steeples.
Brought up from the dirt, I was bottom feeding.
That's what I got.
Dirt, I was bottom feeding. Fighting with my demons on top side steeples. Heathen see them.
Fading with my
Demons up on top of steeples.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Rock on, bro.
I was bottom feeding. Fighting with my demons on top side steeples. Heathen see them bubble boil trouble. Me no struggle seeing creatures creeping rubble on the ruins of my life.
Ooh, I like that rhyme. That rhyme scheme there was really cool. We're 23 seconds in. We're going to try not to pause this way too much, but I want to go back and hear that.
Yeah. We're not going to try to break this down like, the way Knox would, because...
We can't.
We can't. We're just going to catch what we can catch and...
Yeah.
Bubble boil trouble, me no struggle seeing creatures creeping rubble on the ruins of my life. Street bitches mixed with Vickens, Wiccan scriptures, seeing visions on these project walls. My music ecosystems that build projectiles. But where are we now? Tear it down. Swear I don't give a fuck. If it's
I like the wild projectile. I like the way he did that.
Yeah.
but where are we now? Tear it down. Swear I don't give a fuck. If it's black or it's white, it's a class that we fight. When you can't feel your stomach and that hunger keeps your ass up.
Damn right. Let's go back just a sec, because I didn't catch the beginning of that.
I know I don't give a fuck if it's black or white. It's the class that we fight.
Right. I wanted to comment on the flow switch there. Like, it was pretty smooth.
Yeah.
But where are we now? Tear it down. Swear I don't give a fuck. If it's black or it's white, it's a class that we fight. When you can't feel your stomach and that hunger keeps your ass up at night. I'm not asking what's right. With drug dealers, coke villains, hope stealing, dealing buzz, more to love. When the government supplies it and they call it war on drugs.
Absolutely. When you're in that position, it doesn't matter what color you are. It's a class thing, and it affects people of every color. And they're going to call it a war on drugs when it's the government who pumps that through those communities.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. And I love the tone he's delivering that in. It's very menacing.
Very aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Stealing, dealing buzz, more to love. When the government supplies it and they call it war on drugs. Rappers get your cuts up, incarcerate you so the prisons all get paid. While these rappers spitting bars, shit, all I see is shame.
Ooh. Okay. Talking about prison pipeline, basically.
Yeah, it's a prison pipeline money farm, basically. The prisons are trying to get more people brought in because the more inmates they have, the more money the prison gets. Right.
And then you have the street dealers and all of that feed into that as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's always a fall guy.
Oh,
right?
yeah, always.
So...
Incarcerate you so the prisons all get paid. While these rappers spitting bars, shit, all I see is shame. They tell you to get money, do whatever for the gain. You just gotta...
Yeah, they tell you to do... Talking about the rappers spitting bars, and all you see is chains. They tell you to get money no matter what it takes. He's right. You know, a lot of the rappers who are talking about that stuff, even back in the day, who are talking about it never actually went through it.
Oh yeah, most of them.
Yeah, and they promote it like it's a way out. And it can be, but most of the time it just ends up with kids in prison.
Or dead.
Yeah, a lot of dead.
A lot of dead ones. Yep. That's a very, very dangerous game to play because very few people win and almost everybody loses.
God damn it, Knox. What are you doing to us? We're 54 seconds in. It's going to take forever.
Shit, all I see is shame. They tell you to get money, do whatever for the gain. You just gotta burn your soul and sign your letters for the fame. I don't glorify the violence, but I know I'm dealing harm. Knowledge is a weapon, so I'm out here dealing arms. Yeah.
Ooh, I like the way you put that.
I love
Knowledge is
that.
a weapon, so I'm out here dealing arms.
I love
That's
that.
freaking awesome.
It is.
Violence, but I know I'm dealing harm. Knowledge is a weapon, so I'm out here dealing arms. Yeah.
I've been feeling like I ain't high yet. Still I'm on this jet, racking mileage. They tell me know my role or get silenced. Whoa, I'm a survivor. Spiral
They tell me know my role or get silenced. I'm a survivor.
down, I sink so low. Falling down, I'm on my own. Falling down, I'm all alone. Crashing through the
What the fuck you gonna say to me now? Where were you when I was breaking down? Living in this vacant house, cold winters, absolute zero in my bank account. If life is like a game, I'ma play it with a flagrant foul.
Hell yeah, Gawne. You get it. Now, I've heard a whole lot of people comparing him to Eminem and this and that. But I feel like anytime you see a white dude rapping, they compare him to Eminem. He doesn't remind me of M at all, other than he had a hard time coming up.
I don't know. As far as his tone of voice goes, he actually sounds a little bit like Knox.
Maybe a little in this one.
In this one, I don't know about any of the other ones, but in this one, he kind of sounds a little bit like Knox with his tone of voice.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm all alone. Crashing through the
What the fuck you gonna say to me now? Where were you when I was breaking down? Living in this vacant house, cold winters, absolute zero in my bank account. If life is like a game, I'ma play it with a flagrant foul.
Okay, so he's talking about being homeless.
Homeless, yeah, he's a squatter.
Right. With no money, squatting in an empty house. All
In
right.
the dead of winter without heat, yeah.
Jeez.
And where were you when you know?
Yeah.
Now he's gonna know if life is a game, he's gonna play it with a flagrant foul. I hate that word.
Flagrant foul? Mm-hmm. Okay.
We are not the same, I walk and shake the ground. Come at me, you'll get exposed like the naked mouth. You should probably take a towel, but bet that you gon' throw it in the ring. If you challenging the king, gotta face the crown. Stress, I'm on.
I like the way he put that together.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty basic bars, but I like the way he put it together.
Bet that you gon' throw it in the ring. If you challenging the king, gotta face the crown. Stress, I'm under, it's no wonder you can't text my number. Getting rest ain't never quenched thy hunger, haven't slumbered.
I like that.
Nice rhymes.
Getting rest never quenched thy hunger. Mm-hmm. I like that.
It's no wonder you can't text my number. Getting rest ain't never quenched thy hunger. Haven't slumbered for the past 5 summers. Not a bummer. That's the reason on the track that I bet 900. I've been do shit I know. Growing up like never gave anything to me but lows. I've been on rocky roads, was living in hospitals. I wasn't shocked alone though I suppose.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna go back so we can try to catch some of that. Okay.
That's the reason on the track that I bet 900.
punch.
I've been do shit I know. Growing up like never gave anything to me but lows. I've been on rocky.
I've been in shit I know. Life ain't never given
Anything but me but lows.
Rose was living in hospitals, I wasn't shocked alone. Though I suppose that I had a lot to show, cause I would go and jot these poems down. I've grown now unstoppable.
Hell yeah.
I've grown now and unstoppable.
Yeah.
That's one hell of a flow switch, dude.
Basically, he's talking about when he was down and out, the way he got through it was writing out his feelings, writing out what he thought, writing out what was going on around him.
In the form of poems. Yeah.
Yeah, so that got him into rapping. That's awesome.
I suppose that I had a lot to show, cause I would go and jot these poems down. I've grown now unstoppable.
I've been feeling like I ain't high yet. Still I'm on this jet, racking mileage. They tell me know my role or get silenced. Whoa, I'm a survivor.
She got kind of a Jamaican flair to her.
A little bit.
I like it.
Also, I have those gloves.
survivor.
Feeling the hurt, it worsens. I've been cursed with burdens. Feelings immersed in verses. Mercy churches splurge on hearses. Murdered in cursive worship service. Death a certain devil. Worship in sermons. Blur the chorus as these Norsemen of my core march for war. My bad.
All right,
How the
Knox.
hell did you keep that scheme for that long?
With that flow. You're just showing off now. Let's go back.
Whoa, I'm a survivor.
Feeling the hurt, it worsens. I've been cursed with burdens. Feelings immersed in verses. Mercy churches splurge on hearses. Murdered in cursive worship.
Feelings immersed in verses. And then the
Yeah.
other bit.
Okay.
Is murdered in cursive worship service. Death a certain devil. Worship in sermons. Blur the chorus as these Norsemen of my core march for war. My bad if I speak in metaphors for you. Yeah. I'm just praying to my father like an orphan do.
I love that. My bad if I speak in metaphors for you. I'm praying to my father like an orphan do. That's awesome. And I'm going to have to listen to that last bit that Knox just did like 50 times to get it in order.
Yeah. Knox is one of these great students of the game of rap.
But basically what he's talking about is he's putting his emotions into his verses regardless of the criticism or the hate that gets thrown at him.
Or in some cases because of it.
Yeah, so in some cases because of it. And that he's going to continue doing that because he's fighting the fight for what the music was. And what it's meant to be.
Yeah.
They say life's a bitch, I know the hard too. I'm just trying to give you sense that's affordable. Gas prices keep rising, heat climbing. These times are declining. Won't fires, these crisis heat sirens. Violence in the skies, I am deep diving. Been through hell, so I'm vibing as the heat climbs.
I love all that. And yeah, he's right. With everything going on and all of the inflation and the reasons for the inflation and the powers that be stoking the divisions, it kind of makes the heat rise for everybody. But he's like, I've been through worse. I'm comfortable here.
I've been through hell. This heat is comfortable for me.
To the skies, I am deep diving. Been through hell, so I'm vibing as the heat climbs. I'm just sitting on the edge where the mammoths lay. I know I'm about to blow, I got a hand grenade. As I examine fate, man, they in a panic state. Checking in for two with Steve Paddock at the Mandalay. If there's a line across it, I ain't lost it. Run this shit, I Boston floss a marathon, so caution Knox will leave you nauseous. Knox is hot, I reaper sauces, toxins, drop the fiends in office. I don't mean to be this heartless, fuck the club and diamonds. I bring spades and coffins.
I've been feeling like
I bring spades and coffins. I love that card bar. That's awesome. That whole scheme was really cool. And yeah, he's definitely a problem for some people.
Well, absolutely.
feeling like I ain't high yet. Still I'm on this jet, racking mileage. They told me know my role or get silence. Whoa, I'm a survivor. I've been feeling like I ain't high yet. Still I'm on this jet, racking mileage. They told me know my role or get silence. Whoa, I'm a survivor. I've been feeling like I ain't high yet. Still I'm on this jet, racking mileage. They told me know my role or get silence. Whoa, I'm a survivor.
Now, I'm not really sure who that, Shelby Morgan. I like
Okay.
Shelby's voice. She's really interesting. She's one that I've never heard before.
Never heard of her. Musically speaking, the beat was hard, kind of a punch you in the mouth, but a slight distortion, like it's an older track.
And I like the flow switches. I like the continuity of the entire song. And both Gawne and Knox flexed, and Knox really flexed his skills in this one, and that's awesome.
He was just showing off.
But I'm sorry if some of what I said was a little butchery. I did the best I could with what I could hear of it.
Yeah. And Knox, like I said earlier, he's such a major student of the game. he knows so much and knows how to do so much with his voice and with his
the
with
intonation,
with his cadences, and he knows so many different ways to flow, and it's just really amazing to watch and hear.
Now, let us know what y'all thought of this. And as always, when there's more than one rapper on a track, you gotta say there's a bit of competition in there. Mm-hmm. Which one did you prefer? I gotta say I give it to Knox because that dude just has it down.
Oh yeah, the dude's a beast.
But in any case, like, share, subscribe, do all the things, ring our little bells.
Leave a comment down below for us.
Be blessed, y'all.
Peace.